course, Manila Mayor Isko Moreno's order of the day to rid Baseco of drugs. Posible ba yun?
Well, gagawin natin lahat. Well, you know, Manila is one of the hotbeds in the drug problem, as well as the whole of Metro Manila, because we have some peculiarities here in Metro Manila. Almost all of the barangays, you know, have depressed areas in particular. So what we have to do really is to coordinate with PIDEA and other concerned agencies. But right now, tuloy-tuloy ang operation natin dyan at kailangan lang katutukan. Maybe because of his instruction, we will provide more muscle and more personnel to add up with the personnel who are conducting operations already in Manila and particular in Baseco.
There's been a lot of criticism globally against the president's war, the war against illegal drugs, and yet it remains very popular locally. How do you implement the fight against illegal drugs?
Well, probably kaya nakita natin na still it's popular because we have seen the result of our campaign against illegal drugs. Here in Metro Manila, for these 3 years of this administration, if we compare the index crime, which is the barometer of peace and order, compared with the last 3 years of previous administration, 58% ang binaba ng krimen natin. And we know for a fact na ang focus lang natin is campaign against illegal drugs. So indeed, we're winning the war against criminality. And of course, kaya lang siyempre, kung merong mag-aabuso, at yun naman ang ina-address natin. Probably, the reason kung bakit may mga complaint is about merong mga namamatay sa operation. But you can see, we have maybe multiplied by 3 times or 4 times the operations that we have conducted. And accordingly, there are at least 2% na mga operations natin resulting in armed encounter. Pero itong armed encounter naman is dahil meron nagkaroon ng putukan at may nalaban. We cannot just let ourselves be the victim on this encounter.
Yun nga eh. No, actually, gusto kita tanungin, what about the police officer na nakapatay nung 3 taong gulang na bata because he said that the child was used as a human shield? It was a drug raid. Tinanong ko rin si PNP Chief Albayalde dito. Did you do an investigation on that?
Yeah. May investigation ginagawa ang PRO Calabarzon. But siya, titingnan natin doon. Even doon ang depensa niya is dahil meron encounter, but still, dapat mas naging maingat yung ating police. So definitely, may investigasyon and kung merong lapses na makikita, then the police officers concerned will be sanctioned on that particular aspect.
Okay. So far, you have filed the most number of administrative cases against abusive officers. You've filed 5,066 administrative cases against abusive officers, and you've dismissed 364 from service. So this is part of your internal cleansing program. Which of those officers yung pinaka-high profile na na-dismiss?
Well, basically, there are some police commissioned officers, but most of them are non-commissioned officers. Just because mas marami talaga ang mga police non-commissioned officers natin. Di ba lagi sinasabi natin na why always patrolman na lagi na-involved dan? Because 80% or 75% of the police force in NCRPO belonging to patrolman at saka corporal. So they're the one dealing with the public, and chances are, kung meron mareklamo, sila talaga yan. So logic will tell us, mas marami sa kanila. Pero wala tayong sinisino. In fact, hindi man dismiss pa yan, but those who are being investigated, kasi nga Karen, we have due process. We can easily, remove one person and place into another. Yung sinasabi natin, sinibak sa pwesto. Pero yung sinibak sa serbisyo, may due process tayo just like anybody else. So have to file cases, and after due investigation and the result of the investigation, then saka lang bibigyan ng sanction. But just the same, lahat ito, even generals, we are relieving them from their post and being subjected to investigation. Wala tayong pinipili.
I'm curious what happened to the narco list of President Duterte that included certain police officers and generals.
Well, continuously, we conduct investigation. Before we got to sanction them, dapat meron tayong ebidensya. So most of those we say personalities we have information but we don't have evidence yet. So wala tayong magagawa dyan. So probably we can include him in the reformative or preventive approach. Ito yung pagsagawa ng mga training and other seminars na mag-undergo sila. But for those na meron tayong ebidensya, just like what happened in Valenzuela, one of the, we can say, high-value targets there, isang police, isang patrolman, na meron tayong before information, wala tayong ebidensya. But during one of the operations conducted by Valenzuela Drug Enforcement Unit, just last week, they were able to catch this fellow, together with other, hindi siya ang target doon, pero nahuli siya. Now that we have the evidence, we have filed cases, non-bailable cases against him for conspiracy in selling drugs, and nag-start na tayo ng administrative case. At sigurado, yan ang masisibak natin serbisyo after due process.
I'm curious, since you are the chief of NCRPO, which part of NCR ang pinakamataas ang krimen?
Well,
Today.
Yes, sa ngayon na the Manila and Quezon City being the most populous place. Sila rin, but you know, we cannot compare one place to another in terms of the volume of the crime. It has to be the index crime rate, the rate. That is the number of crime committed over 100,000 population. So that makukuha natin yung rate. And on this particular aspect, Quezon City and Manila, dahil sila pa rin yung center ng ating economic activity. But just the same, nakita natin na, I can say na from 2016, 2017, 2018, talagang ang laki ng pagbaba ng rate, ng index crime rate natin. It started from 14, in Metro Manila, 14 incidents of crime per month for every 100,000 population. But now, nagdagi siyang 11, naging 14, and now 9, and even 7.
You attribute it to what? Is it President Duterte's strong stand against drugs? What do you attribute the drop in crime rate?
Yung nakita natin, talagang campaign against illegal drugs, and also yung ating strict enforcement or intensified enforcement of law, of city ordinances. You remember, last June of last year, the President said na ayoko ng mga tambay na pwede mag-cause ng mga krimen. Petty crimes ang dapat i-address. You know, yung bang sinasabi natin na broken windows sa policy, that we have to start it sa small things. Well, you know, itong sinasabi natin, itong broken windows theory, this is that states that visible signs of crime like itong mga drinking or iba pa mga civil disorder, it encourages or it creates an urban atmosphere that encourages crime, more crimes to happen. So ang pinakamaganda nga kasi, ang sinasabi nga, the best policing method is you know, to address the crime while they're still small. Huwag mo nang palakihin pa. So yung petty crime na ina-address natin, like itong mga city ordinances, napipigil na natin lumaki pa yung mga krimen. So in essence, talagang nasosolve natin yung mga malaking problema.
Okay, just very quickly, no, when Isko Moreno became Manila Mayor, inutos niya yung kanyang kapulisan na dapat maaresto yung mga wanted sa Maynila. Ayaw niyang pugad daw ng wanted. 2 ang inaresto. So ang tanong, naaresto ka agad? Pwede pala. Yun ang ng audience, no? Parang, ay, pwede pala gawin. I wanna ask you about that. Why haven't these wanted criminals been arrested, and yet so easily when Isko Moreno asked for it, na-arrest yung 2?
Tuloy-tuloy araw-araw, marami tayo na-arrest na wanted person. I don't have the statistics, pero tuloy-tuloy yan. It so happen na hindi ba nababalita yun? Then, nung sinabi ng ating Mayor Isko, sinabi niya may na-arresto, pero lagi namang na-arresto.
Ang tanong ko, he presented it to the public. Remember, that was a very public presentation. I know there's a ban sa PNP in presenting suspects that way. What do you make of that?
Well, actually, it's just internal policy. It was just, you know, implemented before dahil one of our chief PNPs there, ayaw niya na i-present
ng trial by publicity.
Yes, but, well, the President said, ito mga ito, kung gumagaw ng kalokohan, bakit hindi natin i-present yan, di ba? So, I think that there's no problem about that. Huwag lang talagang abusuhin. But ginagawa din naman natin yan. Bakit natin hindi i-present yan, gumagawa ng kalokohan? And that will serve as a deterrent. As long as hindi naman natin i-violate talaga yung kanilang mga karapatan.
Now, you're known for acting quick in terms of disciplining your own police force. Kumbaga, it's taking action immediately. I'll ask you about this. You temporarily relieved the head of the Eastern Police District for allegedly assaulting a police woman. What happened exactly with that? Kasi what I read is that I think the EPD director is Tambungan. He hit April Santiago in the head and he swung his car door.
Yes. You know, it was caught in a video recording. So talagang ito yung clear indication na nakita natin na meron talagang evidence against him. So on that particular situation, hindi natin pwedeng palampasin pa yan. So he has to be relieved from his post and be investigated. And I even encourage the corporal, the victim on this particular case to to stand up and file case against him. Otherwise, kung hindi, wala lang mangyayari dyan. Initially, in fairness to the lady police, the patrol woman, hindi naman siya, ayaw niya mag-file ng kaso dahil natatakot siya. But ito yung gusto nating malaman sa ating mga kasamahan na while it is true na lagi ng focus na lang natin ng ating internal cleansing, mas kalawag ng mga low-ranking officers dahil sila nga mas marami, but still dapat makita natin na kahit pa mga general, susuhituhin natin. And we will defend, puproteksyon natin itong maliliit nating mga kapulisan na pwedeng abusuhin ng mga nasa otoridad or mga senior officers natin. Ayaw natin payagan yan. Otherwise, masisira moral ng ating mga kasamahan kung meron tayong to-tolerate doon sa mga matataas na rango.
Okay, I'm curious, so who replaced Eastern Police District Director Tambungan?
Brigadier General Noli Bathan.
Okay.
So, temporarily nirib natin siya, but after initial coordination with the Chief PNP, so he decided na tanggalin talaga siya dyan while being investigated at lagyan ng bago. So that serves a lesson for everybody na kahit anong rango mo, pag may ginawa kang kalokohan, hindi ka libre. Kahit sino pwede kang masibak.
Okay. The President during his State of the Nation address also ordered the clearing of public roads. Ibalik natin ang kalye sa tao. Just recently, actually, you demolished two, no? You demolished the Malabon Police Assistance Center that was blocking the sidewalk, and you also demolished something in San Juan. People are asking if pwede pala gawin ng police, ba't ngayon lang ginagawa?
For quite some time, na-tolerate kasi ito. Those public roads, sidewalks, and even Center Island, di ba? Na-occupy ng... Sino mo malakas sa loob na mag-occupy dyan? Barangay lang naman at saka police. Pero ginaya ng ginaya, di ba? Now, because of this directive of the President, as relayed by SILG and GPNP, we have to reclaim these public roads. And the police now is being utilized to serve as the muscle. So kasi, our purpose is that, una, pagpunta namin dyan, less resistance pag mayroong police. At para wala na kaguluhan pa. And after that, after it's been implemented, the next thing to do is to sustain. Huwag nang bumalik. So, inababantay namin. Now, for us to have moral ascendancy, bago kami manggiba ng iba, gibain muna namin yung aming nagbabiolate, di ba? So, sariling bakuran muna. That is why, the first day after that announcement of the meeting with the SLG, with the city mayors, the following day, may nakita kaming isang presinto na katabi mismo ng krame na naka-occupy ng sidewalk na pwede pang akitan ng mga magnanakaw doon. So after coordination with the LGU, particularly the barangay chairman, paig naman sila na accommodate yung police natin, relocate muna doon sa barangay hall na malapit. So yun yung una, symbolic na pinakita natin. In-invite natin si Chief PNP, we invited the city mayor just to show na ito ang gagawin namin and we can do this to anybody else.
How many will you still be,
Well,
will you still
we have demolished two, and
Okay.
right now we still have 30 police community
36
precincts.
apparently.
30 PCP and 5 COMPAC. COMPAC is Community Police Assistance Center. Kasi nabawas na isa kaya 35 na lang.
Okay.
Well, itong 35 nito...
But it means all the 36 in total you will
Tapos,
demolish.
Dating 37 na demolish na yung dalawa.
So
35 na lang.
You'll demolish all 35.
Well, itong 35 nito, 5 of them are encroaching public roads.
Okay.
24 of them are sitting on sidewalks. And 6 of them nasa Center Island. Well, we cannot just remove all of them na basta-basta lang. Kailangang merong paglilipatan. We don't want to sacrifice or compromise the peace and order in the locality. Remember, the instruction of the President is to reclaim public road that are being used for private ends. Actually, hindi naman for private gain to, di ba? But the point is, kailangan pa rin itama.
But it's misplaced. Bakit nandun kasi?
Nasimula noon 80s pa yan
I see.
Hinayaan Kaya lang sa atin naman, for whatever reason, naandyan na yan. And walang ganong katinding political will. Ngayon,
are you allowing the mayor that if they want to, or the barangay chairman to initiate the
definitely. Alam mo, Karen, lahat ng mga chiefs sa police ngayon, nagko-coordinate sa LGU sa barangay para hanapan ng paglilipatan. Once na mahanapan ng paglilipatan, na hindi maapektuhan ng peace and order, then gigibayin namin yan. But, hindi namin basta-basta gigibayin yan na maapektuhan. Remember, the paramount concern is peace and order. Nagtagal na yan dyan Ano ba yung mag-intay pa tayo ng 2 months na within the period bago natin ilipat? But, kung meron na pwedeng ilipat, gigibain namin yan agad.
Okay, now you are one of the top 3 contenders for PNP chief. How do you feel about that first?
Oh.
No less than PNP chief Albayalde named you as one of the top 3 that are in the running, and he said you would make a good PNP chief with your track record.
Well, Karen, siyempre natutuwa naman tayo. Well, it was the Senator Bato and then General Bayalde na sinama ko doon sa tatlo. But you know, at the end of the day, it will be the president who will decide. And he can choose from all the star ranks. Lahat ng mga general, 1 star hanggang 3 star.
Kasi ikaw, you're the youngest among the 3.
Yes, yes. And you know, alam mo, dapat mahirap pag-usapan pa ngayon. Napakaaga pa. Marami pa tayong dapat gawin. Now that we have started to gain the trust and confidence ng mga tao, yung peace of mind ng ating mga kabayan, marami tayong gagawin. And I believe that all of us, not just among the 3 of us, but lahat ng mga ating mga officers are now being motivated and inspired by the President. At lahat tayo magtatrabaho. So at the end of the day, whoever will occupy that pinakamataas na position, everybody will support him. Just like what we've been doing for the, you know, for lagi nating ginagawa na sinusuportahan kung sino man napipili ng ating
I wanted to ask you, because some said you have a flair for drama, but I want to know where this is coming from. Can we show the March 2019 video wherein ito you were caught on video na parang tinamaan mo sa ulo si Corporal Marlo Quibete. He's a member of the District Drug Enforcement Unit of the Eastern Police District again, and he was extorting money from a drug suspect. I don't know if we have that video ready. There it is. So tinamaan mo siya sa ulo, and if may audio to, minumura mo pa siya out of frustration.
Well, you know, itong internal cleansing natin, kaya naman to talagang sinusulong ng ating Chief PNP dahil ito ba yung pwedeng magresulta na mas epektibo naming pagtatrabaho, di ba? Kaya nga sinasabayan natin may iwasan na abuso. You know, this campaign of the President, anti-illegal drugs, ito yung kanyang talagang main thrust
Pero is that effective when you do that to a police officer?
Well, bahala sila. Basta, the point is, ayaw natin binababoy itong kampanyang ito. And itong si Quibete, you know, ito yung inayaw natin extortion. And you see, paano bang hindi gagawin ng taong yan, pati yung kanyang commander, is tolerate siya. When I check on his cellphone, andun yung text message niya with his supervisor. Na sinasabi ng supervisor niya, nakuha mo na ba yung balance natin doon sa ano? You know, when they arrested the suspect, kinuha yung alahas niya, kinuha yung pera, pati yung motor kinuha, at nagkuha pa ng pera. So you can
parang
see,
the worst in police corruption,
ito yung pambababoy doon sa ating kampanya. Bilang ama ng NCRPO, anong iisipin mo? Yung bang lagi mo pinalanan, and yet may mga pulis pa rin ganyan. You know, after that, I relieved the district director, also a general. That was before yung tambungan, di ba? Kasi nga, ang point natin dito is, even though hindi mo alam yung pangyayari ng, but still, you are responsible and accountable for the action of your district drug enforcement unit.
Okay, so itong si Quibete na to, ang tanong ko, he's permanently relieved, dismissed?
No, he is, I believe he's out on bail, but tinututukan ko yung, he's facing criminal case. Pero yung admin case, for sure, he will be dismissed from the service.
You're sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Kasi talagang andun, kompleto naman yung lahat ng mga ginawa niya, mga elemento ng criminal extortion. And tututukan ko talaga yan. It's just a matter of time, just like what happened si Corporal Del Reyes na namotok, na nakaparil ng bata, madidismiss na dyan. Minomodern ko lahat ng mga kaso nito, mga pulis na ito, dahil ito yung sinasabi natin na sisibakin natin serbisyo na matatanggal siya sa Philippine National Police.
Okay. Maganda yung punto nyo kanina. You said that it's been tolerated for so long. How do you clean the ranks of these big city police districts?
Well, you know, marami ng interventions na ginagawa ng ating PNP leadership. One is, upon recruitment, talagang only those who are best qualified. Here, by next week, I will be presiding the oath-taking of 300. Ang quota namin for this semester is 300 lang. But don't you know na nag-apply sa amin 4,000 applicants. Napakaraming gusto magpulis. So, i-proper natin yung pag-recruit. So, only the best can be accepted, and then proper training. Now, the PNPA as well as the National Police Training Institute, kami na magsusupervise, hindi na ang other agency. So, magandang recruitment, magandang training. Now, ang kailangan is effective supervision.
Pero notorious ba ang Eastern Police District?
Not necessarily. Nagkataon lang na naandun. So the point is, ang kulang dito nakita natin is effective supervision of commanders. Alam mo Karen, lagi kong sinasabi, ang patrolman, magdadalawang isip gumawa ng kalokohan if he knows or she knows na kung gagawa siya ng kalokohan, he will not be tolerated by his commander, he will not be tolerated by his peers and this organization. Kung yun dati hinahayaan, in fact, in-encourage pa, kung meron man, ngayon, kung walang ganun, mag-iisip yan, doble lang sweldo. If there is most opportune time for us to pursue this internal cleansing, ngayon yun, dinoble ng Pangulong ating sweldo, wala lang dapat gagawa ng kalokohan. Ang daming gustong magpulis, kaya sinasabi ko nga sa mga pulis natin na nasa serbisyo, mag-isip-isip kayo. Dahil hindi ako mangingimi, tanggalin kayo serbisyo, kinakailangan napakaraming kabataan na gustong mag-join ng Philippine National Police.
I'm curious, in Manila, when Manila Mayor Isko Moreno tinanggal niya ang illegal vendors in Divisoria, I think he asked for the relief. Is that correct?
Yes.
Is it 9 police officers?
Yeah, on that particular station. And we fully support this
So
kind
what
of
did
mayor.
you do pag ganon?
Yes, approve kagad.
Where are they, the 9?
Well, nilipat lang naman ang station yan. Tinanggal lang doon. But still, pwede silang imbestigahan. Ang pinakamaganda kasi sa PNP, unlike halimbawa sa barangay, sa iba, bago sila magtanggal doon, may mga investigasyon pa. Sa amin, pwede kong i-relieve yan. In Metro Manila, I can always relieve. Anytime, isang police officer, ilipat ko within Metro Manila. But kung gusto kong outside Metro Manila, I can always request that through the Chief PNP. So of course, yung kaso na matanggal serbisyo, ibang usapan yon. May investigasyon tayo. Kaya nga sinasabi ni Mayor, they requested to fully support them. Yes, among all the 17 mayors, dito lalo na sa kampanya natin against illegal vendors and itong ating paglilinis ng mga kalsada, kung meron kayo nakikita ng pulis na hindi tumutulong sa inyo, sabihin lang sa akin. Antemano, i-relieve natin yung mga yan.
But clearly, etong problema pag pulis ka, yung police acts on the will of the mayor of the city.
Yes.
Kaya tumagal
Karen.
rin yun. So eto ka, if you're a police officer, sabi niya, yung mayor tolerate yung illegal
Karen,
vendor.
yan-
Alam naman tanggalin
Alam
ko
mo
yun.
Karen, yan ang sinasabi natin. Lagi ang magkatuwang dyan, the mayor or the local government executive at yung hepe yung police. Magkatandem. Pero ito sabihin ko sa iyo, mayor ang lagi masusunod dyan. Kung meron dyang isang bagay, say illegal activities, illegal vendors, or kahit illegal gambling, kung gusto ni mayor na mag-exist yan, kahit pa ayaw ng hepe, somehow he can influence the chief of police para sundin siya. Anyway, baka may ganansya din naman doon. Makikinabang pa siya. Ang worst na pwede kung talaga mapatanggal niya, he can always request through his influence itong sa ibang opisyal, politiko, na matanggal yan. Now, let's make it the other way around. Ayaw ng mayor ng illegal activities, illegal vendors, kahit pa gusto ng hepe, hindi ubra yan. So bottom line, it's the mayor. Nakita na natin yan. Pero ngayon, dahil nga sa ating presidente, at ang SALG na nandiyan yung talagang pagtugon sa direktiba ng ating Pangulo and our Chief PNP, we can see now, political will, lahat gumagalaw.
Okay.
Di ba?
Now, PNP Chief Albayalde said, stop wetting or face relief. And then you said that you've been getting a lot of text messages also confirming that there are bet collections of the small town lottery. I think in Quezon City, you've also arrested 5 collectors in Quezon City. Ang tanong ko muna ito, let's start with this. If I were to ask you, is it better to legalize wetting?
Well, it depends on on the policymakers. Kasi ang point is for so long a time, andyan yung wetting. Hindi mapatigil. Ang ginawa, nilegalize na lang para naman, meron namang share ang government natin.
Yung STL?
Yes, yung STL. Laging STL siya. But the mechanics still, wetting pa rin. Pero kaya naglagay sila ng PMR, the presumptive monthly remittance receipt, something like that, di ba? So ito yung quota for the AAC o sino man yung mga nag-ooperate nito na meron silang nire-remit. Then after that, yung sosobra doon, dapat may computation na. So the point is, merong nai-remit, kaya lang, ang nangyari, kaya nga ito pinatigil is that take advantage pa rin. Nakapag-remit nga pero mas marami sila nakokolekta and hindi na nakapag-remit. In essence, STL yung front pero merong wetting nangyari.
Ang tanong ngayon, how will you implement this? The order of stop wetting or face relief?
Yung pagtanggal ng STL, nawala na ng front. Before kasi, yung magkasabayan, hindi mo alam kung huhulihin mo o hindi.
I see.
Kasi pag may hiduli ka, pakitaan ka lang ng ID, STL na. So, Pero inisist po rin dahil the information is that is illegal gambling or betting. So you refer the case before the city prosecutor. Pagdating doon, pakitaan ng dokumento piskal, marirelease din. So parang mabili discourage ka, mawala ng gana.
It's better what you're saying that STL was suspended.
Ngayon, lahat na nagkokolekta bawal. Wala na kaming sinisino ngayon. Kaya nga, nakahuli kami. At ngayon, for any existence of any collection, yung mga nagkokolekta na bawal lahat yan. So wala na kaming isipin pa, wetting ba ito, STL ba ito? So napakadali yun. Ngayon, once ay balik ulit yan, ayun naman problema na naman natin. Kasi, of course, magagaling din syempre yung STL dahil for all you know, legal din naman siguro talaga yung ginagawa nila. Pero kung may mapalusot na illegal, paano mapatunayan na illegal yun? Dahil the means of collecting is the same. Andun pa rin. The same collectors or mga kobradors na ginagamit, dekabo, o yung mga supervisors, sila pa rin naman yun. Di ba? So that's the problem, Karen. Pero hayaan natin sila mag-isip, basta kami mag-implement kung anong planong gagawin nila.
Thank you for watching. For more videos, subscribe to the official ANC YouTube channel and click the I button.